Cleveland, Atlantic City, and Philadelphia. They were wined and dined at some of those cities' finest establishments. They were feted by the national press. They were kidnapped by hooligan Harvardians. They were arrested by the authorities in Cleveland, and they even raised the ire of the university administration. And they were all female. Just come to think of that. This weekend may be the weekend of the woman, for no doubt. These bears were also in the phrase used by Cornell historian Carl Becker to describe the Cornell character. They were otherwise thinking. The Bears, upon entering Sholkoff Field, which actually is celebrating its 100th anniversary this week, the first Bear in 1915, when going into Sholkoff for the first time, climbed the goalpost, and as the story says, spent the rest of the game there. When visiting Atlantic City, the Bear decided to stroll the boardwalk unattended to to predictable consequences. And when the Bear was a cause celeb for a student demonstration in front of the Strait, she decided to watch the festivities from atop one of those long lamented elms, which is now Ho Plaza. When you look at the Bear, this Bear, what you will see is a curious, mischievous, and otherwise thinking face. She is a true Cornellian. It is not her adventures and hijinks, however, that make these four bears extraordinary and why we are commemorating them with a permanent home on campus. These bears are extraordinary because they are part of the connective tissue that makes us Cornellians and binds us together. These bears, like the swim test, the footsteps between Ezra and Andrew, wines, whether you took the course or not, Cornell ice cream, the line of cheers, the clock tower and gorges, just to name a few. Those are not what make this university great. They are what make Cornell special. And they always steal the show. On a personal note, working on this bear sculpture has been one of the most fun and rewarding experiences I have had as a Cornellian.
Larry, where'd Marilyn go?
What was I saying about curious, mischievous, and otherwise thinking? There you have it. So working on this bear sculpture has been one of the really most rewarding experiences I've had as a Cornellian. While I've known many of the supporters, many of you, of this project over many years, this undertaking has afforded me the opportunity to both deepen and forge new relationships with dozens of people I had never met, including my now good friend, Joe Tannhauser, who is instrumental in this project. Joe, thank you. Trust me, there is something special about what's under this shroud. And I thank each and every one of you for your part in bringing touchdown home. Go Big Red! Go Big Red!